Hello guys, this is Warrior here, and we are picking back up where we left off. So in the last video, we had, and I'll stop with the little mouse wiggling, we had the death of our fraction leader, and I do not have a family skill tree to show you. However, we did lose him, and now it is Council Master Barney who is it, and I cannot change that, so that would be this guy is now my fraction leader, which is unfortunate since he is currently being haunted by barrel rats. So yeah, anyways, leave him there. It's the best place for him. We'll leave this guy in as the mayor of Bree, and he can grow trade and whatnot. Currently we are retraining these units, and we are a few turns away from going up and dealing with whatever is up there. And if I remember correctly, we are at the end turn.
Send your emissary to me.
Oh, shut up.
Your orders.
You move him across.
If only I could, without question.
And go to here
As
to
you
Gondor
wish.
to try and
Tomorrow's
get some trade
journey
with them.
planned out.
And in about one or two more turns, we'll know if they get the rings or not. So we shall see. See if we have to worry about the dwarves causing problems.
Yes.
Alrighty, so let us in turn. I'm going to leave everybody here and just go ahead and go through the turn. There's nothing I can build. We're going to go up to the north. I will do a toggle foggle war at the end, probably about round turn 10, or not turn 10, episode 10, and show you how the map is progressing. So it's kind of useless at turn 5 because you're only 33 turns in, so you really can't get a good feel of how everything's progressing. But at around the barracks event, you really can. Okay. Ooh, Thranduil's Halls is being besieged. That's not good. They're being besieged as well. More than likely they won't fall though this early on. We trained all them. Okay, so they have a tiny army moving up. Yep, I can retrain them. How are we doing? Have enough. We have enough.
Your orders, my lord.
He's at 57. He's at 74. And this guy is my new fraction heir. So I'm going to need...
Yes,
I wonder if I've glitched it, because he still has the Hobbit at set. So I don't know if the game is like I broke the game and will still get the bodyguards. I don't know. Okay. Alright, so they're building that. So I think I can build in Hobbiton. It's going to help me out. That will. Actually, this is where I need to concentrate my building on. Especially weapons of war. Well, metal delving, actually. So they're getting that. Okay. That's good. Put in a... Don't really need that. That would help, but not really what I need. What are we doing here? Okay. Roads would be good. And that. So I'll go there, then roads, and then that should help. Oof, that's a lot of devastation though. That's a lot. Okay. Train them. How many turns? Okay, so in one turn I'll get these units. And then I'll go ahead and pair those up. And so 8, 23. I'll need another general. Be part of my battle line, but I should be able to go north next turn and deal with that threat to the north. Well, it's not really a threat, it's just some rebels, but the more of these that I take out, the more rebels, the more money that I'll make at my home settlement, and that'll be great. Bree. Now, some stuff. What could I talk about? Oh, COVID. And that's on everyone's mind. Anybody who's watching around the world, you can look at the United States and see what not to do when it comes to COVID. And here in Texas, we're a little bit better than most, but not exactly great. At least we don't have a governor launching a straight up crusade against wearing masks. Now, Edaloon rejects a gift, so they rejected the rings. So they're going to stay good. So now, instead of having to worry, don't need to worry about that. Instead of having to worry about this and here, and worrying about a Edaloon dwarf tidal wave in the west, I now just have to worry about Angmar, the Dunlandings, and the Goblins of Moria over here. And then Isengard, which Isengard will steamroll the Clans of Edith wife. They normally do.
My lord. Yes.
So we'll go through
Stopping
there.
here.
Who's that? That's Isengard.
I shall
diplomat.
continue
We'll talk to
tomorrow.
him. I think I have a mission. Yes I do. Unfortunately, I will not be able to carry that out. Alrighty. Got a pretty decent force. Can I retrain? I can. I can retrain them to better armor, which is good. That's going to be helpful, and that's going to be really helpful. That's going to get us an extra 50, and then an extra, so 170 plus the trade and the growth bonus. So that'll be nice. Alright. Take you
Yes,
out.
my lord. My lord.
Go north. There's that little army.
Your orders, my lord.
Assembling a mighty host,
Deal with
we
what I
shall
have, and I
engage.
can't. Ooh, that's nothing. I can deal with that pretty easy. Alright, so I got 3 archer units and 2 melee units to
Muster
hold the
your
line.
courage, men. We
Be
march
fine.
into
Then I'm
battle.
going to take the ranger and basically take the generals and split them and construct watchtowers all across the north so I can see if Angmar ever breaks through the northern Dunedain's defenses. So, if Fornos falls, I'll be in trouble, but if it doesn't, I should be fine. So, position them just like so. Position these guys like so. So, these are your best everywhere archer that you can get, the Watchman Bogart. So, if I hit pause, oh, it's already paused. Their missile attack's 4, which is not great. The armor is 6 and defense skill is 5. So basically what it means is they can hold up in a melee against weaker tier opponents. And these guys, right here, are your militia, merchant militia, and they basically make up the bulk of your forces. Terrible attack, but decent enough stats. And then these are your best archers other than the rangers, which you kind of get sparingly. These woodland hunters, and they're restricted to forest regions only. Alrighty. And technically these would be your best archers because they have the steel bows and have armor piercing. So, alright, and you can fire whatever you need to. Move up. Move that direction. See if we can see here. Got some decent shots. So they are moving to get in behind us, and actually they're moving for the hill. Move up. But what I can do is do that, and then... Ooh, they're stopping fire. Stop and fire. You engage that far left flank. Get some good shots here. Ooh, those are great shots. Dropped about 13 of them. Even for such an old game, it still has smoke and just dust being put up. I miss that in the newer ones where they don't show dust and particles and stuff like that. The little things that this thing has that the later ones don't, the later Total Wars don't have. It's just amazing that a game this old has more features. little details, but the other ones don't. The other ones look better, don't get me wrong, but for it to still look this good, even though they've modded and done some graphical changes and stuff like that, but still, really got to go out to the modders for what all they've done to it. What are they doing? Okay, so they're just holding there. Oof, touch a bit of lag there. Just skipped for some reason. Go like that. You go up to the north. You fire into him. And kind of pull back.
The battle is very much in our favor.
So we're
Victory
going to
will
charge
be
into him.
ours.
You fire there. You fire there. And you come around to right there.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
There we go. We should be fine here. We should be able to handle them. It's these guys, because they're armor piercing. I gotta watch out for them. I don't want to lose a bunch of men here. Quick fight. He's doing well. So good. Arrows into their backs. They have a 4 attack, but it's armor piercing. They have a very short halberd. They're really not that great, but they're good at taking down these guys, which are all armor. So really their armor is really just like 6. So every little bit helps. You move around there. Okay, you move there. You move over here.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Our general is dead. That's good. Come on. Just a bit light there. You turn around, deal with them. You shower them with arrows, and you shower them with arrows. Come on. Oh, it's stuttering.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Oh. 6%
This is a clear
casualties. Let's see
victory.
how we did. Dunedain Bodyguard. Expected 87. 83. Merchant Militia 44. And 61 Bowguard. 3 healed up in the Bodyguard. 3 healed up in the Merchant Militia. Okay. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. So these videos should be going up Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm going to record something because I'm going to be gone Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll be back Friday
Glory, honor,
for my job that I
victory.
have.
Yes, my lord.
Put that
This
watchtower
tower
right
will
there.
keep vigil over the land.
Your
Like I
orders,
said, I'm
my
going to
lord.
send 1 force
Yes, my lord.
and
My lord.
at least send 1 archer
will,
unit with
my
him.
lord.
He's going to go that
Your
way,
orders, my
put
lord.
watchtowers, and then
Yes,
Bathathar the
my
Ranger
lord.
is going to go this way and lay watchtowers, so I can get good vision.
Your order. Yes, my lord.
Good vision on everything as we so that we could see. Ooh, sorry for the yawn there. So that we can see troops coming in on the flanks here. So, Dunlandings, they have
Be gone. Come and get me, you
pretty
coward.
decent force assembling, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to handle them. I may strike out and defeat this force. You know, that's what I'm gonna do.
Your orders, my
You
lord.
come with me.
Orders. Your will, my lord.
He's gonna stand and
To
fight.
battle.
I wouldn't have stand and fight. not against my force, but anywho.
We attack!
Not gonna auto-resolve this. Last time I did, I lost way more troops than what I should have lost. So we're going to make sure that doesn't happen, especially since they, ooh, this is perfect, since they don't have any missile units. There we are. You Brandy-Bass archers, I want you on the left flank. Archer militia on the right. And here's what we're gonna do. Move up. Move up. And you form a line right about there. They do look like a militia, most of their troops, because Bree, I've been listening to the modder, is supposed to not look like professional soldiers. They're supposed to have a few troops that look like professional soldiers, but they're not. The faction as a whole is supposed to be this kind of quagmire of just limited professional soldiers mixed in with just, you know, militia. So, and they do that really well for this, and you very much feel that as you're playing them. So, which is nice. It gives you some variety in the factions that we have in DAC, especially amongst the human nations. Like Edit Wife, they really feel like hunter-gatherers and farmers. Dunland feels virtually the same thing, but are more of the, you know, evil to dark side of that. And the Anduin Vale also, they're the exact same way. Oh my goodness, they're just gonna run. Is that forest? It's kind of okay. So they're going to the hill. So the AI, when it's defending, is always going to find the closest bit of high ground and then plant itself upon it, regardless of anything else. Where's the Brandenburg? There they are. So we're going to get into position. Major fire, bang range, somewhat. Just a little bit closer. Wait for these guys to get in range. They have a little bit further range than the archer militia. I do at least you get some sort of decent hobbit unit in the game. And granted, hobbits, they shouldn't be amazing at fighting. They shouldn't. They really shouldn't. But the Watchman Sheriffs are just kind of just a waste of time, really. They're just not good at anything. Alright, so what do they have in the front ranks? 29 Warband, okay. Warband, not really worried about. Shower them with arrows. These are the guys we gotta kill. And the Dunland Berserkers. Oof, that is a lot of arrows. A lot of arrows are getting flung their way. Okay, so they're doing that, which is what I want them to do. You flare out that direction. You come in this direction. Pretty good. You fire there. Give one more good volley. And you're gonna fall back behind the line, and then I'm gonna swoop them up and around to fire at the flank. Doing well. Hold back. You go ahead and go there. You go right there. So now they've been christened. Good. Okay, not christened. They have suffered a lot. Like how some of them have two-handed axes and some of them have one-handed axes.
Together, my friends!
Okay.
We are called to war!
Fire there. Actually, if they're gonna go ahead and do that, you come down onto them. You engage. You engage there. You engage there. You fire at them and you fire at them. That's what we're gonna do. shift our weight over there. Then get caught, which is what I want. You go up to the front. These Breeland merchant militia are going to suffer against them, but the swordsmen
The
will
battle
turn
is
the day
very
there.
much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Come on, get around. Get stuck on these raiders. Come on. You fire. The thing about these berserkers is they only have like 2 armor, so they get shredded by
Only
arrow
half
fire.
the enemy force remains.
But they do have defense skill. I think they have like a 5 defense skill, so they're really good in melee, getting close and fighting, but they're not really great at taking arrows. Achilles' heel is arrows. Okay. You fire at them. You move down. All of y'all move down. They are retreating. They're just running. Shell them with arrows. You go over there. You stay just like that. Where's the other force that was... Okay, that's all of them. Okay. You attack them. The Brandy Bus archers will shower them. How are we at? 76. So we need to kill their general. The general's in that group. You get them. Sick armor piercing against armor piercing. Doing quite well, actually. I like the double rank of archers in the background. That's a really good shot. That might be the thumbnail for this. Is this. There we go.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Oh yeah.
It's time to press the attack.
Continue. Continue that force. Killing them. You come back. Should get the general here in a second. Wherever he's located. Where are you? You're somewhere around here. Oh, we'll just end it there.
This is a clear victory.
1 healed, 12 healed on the Breeland militia. Not too bad. 121 for the arch militia. That was all on the berserkers. They did fine. 59 kills, 19, 28. They did what they needed to do. And the Breeland militia got 62 kills. That's pretty impressive for militia, especially since they were going up against better spearmen. I will be gathering a force to march on Tharbad. That's my next objective in all this, is to take Tharbad. Because once I take that, then I can basically bottleneck Dunlanding down and force them to assault.
No, please.
I'm gonna ask you. Force them to assault Edit White through here.
Honorable, glorious victory.
And I probably am gonna have to take... That's still Rebel. Okay, so the castle that's right here that commands this region is still Rebel, and that's still Rebel. Okay, that's good. I might be able to swoop down and take those. After I take that, I can swing left, hold a blocking force in place here, and then sweep left.
Yes, my lord.
Do I go after this force? Probably not.
With honor.
We'll go back to my citadel. Alright, you
Your will I, your command.
go there. Hold. How's the devastation doing? Ooh, fantastic. It's going down really quickly. Alrighty. We'll need that in for later. That's where you get your watchman units. Through the blacksmith. Oof. Sorry about that. I'm really yawning today for some reason. And not like these videos bore me. I actually really enjoy doing these videos. It's just, it kind of, it's kind of interesting. Okay. Skelieth, so it's under attack. That failed. That's fine. Can I get
Yes, my
around?
lord.
I can. Okay,
Without
good.
question, as you wish.
And we'll go there.
Tomorrow's
Isengard
journey
has taken
planned out.
this area, which they normally do. Oop. They retrained. Doing quite nicely. Okay.
Your orders,
Bathlar
my
the
lord.
Ranger. Go this direction.
Yes. This tower will keep vigil over the
Constructing
lands.
watchtowers
This
as
tower
we go.
will keep
We'll
vigil
go
over the
there.
lands. We can
Yes, my
Well,
lord.
it's just 1/4, but that'll be alright.
yes.
Meant to send at
This
least
tower
one
will
troop
keep
with him.
vigil over the lands.
Ooh.
With honor.
Looks like they're pushing that direction. Is there a force there? Let me see here.
This tower will
I
keep
put 2
vigil
towers
over
there,
the
but
lands.
anyways.
Making
the
camp
east.
here.
That's going away, that's going away. Let me see here. Is there a force out there? 462. There might be a small force there.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah,
As you wish.
no, okay. He can go there. And get some free upkeep. Ooh, Dunedain Rangers. Yes, my best archer units. I will need them. Definitely. Let me get a spy out. That's going to be useful. The long bottom is doing well. Chicken farm, stuff to just draw in people.
Yes,
Him,
my lord.
move him over there.
Hiding
Construct
from
a
the
watchtower. And come
This
back.
tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Put in a... Need to grow, so... Probably that, because if I remember correctly... Where is it? Gathering meetings. That gives me... Or is it the next one? I think one of the tiers gives you population bonus. Let me see, I'll be able to tell here. Go here to gathering halls. No, I lied. It does not. It just gives you morale and happiness. Okay, never mind. And also, the quicker that I can get the Tharbad, that's another large city, and I can build the bridge at Tharbad, which then over there. But they should start feeling the pressure from the dwarves here pretty soon. And rarely do I see, if the dwarves are fighting Angmar, rarely do I see that. Oh, he is besieging me with a
We
very
must make a stand.
tiny
We are
army.
besieged.
Very tiny. Okay, that is interesting. Not gonna lie. Don't know why. Ooh, Western Osgiliath has been lost. That's not good for them. The tract is besieged. I know. Oh, hello.
Your orders, my lord.
Flee to the south.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Get back over here.
With honor.
They typically don't go all ham and try and push in here. But I guess since they saw that army there, they're pushing in.
We can go
Great.
no further, my lord.
I'm gonna have to do something about that. Wait, what was that? Oh, I just exited out of it because I wasn't... Someone is at war with someone. The High Elves are at war with somebody. Oh, they created an alliance. Okay, I thought it said they were at war with... Never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna have to gather a force to deal with that. And I
Yes,
should have adequate troops to deal with that small rabble, because our troops will be about on par. certain aspects. Other aspects, not so much. So yeah, we'll be okay. You're not retrain them. Well, no, might as well retrain them. And then I got some troops here. So yeah, I should be fine now. Okay. Let's deal with this.
Your orders, my lord.
So this is their chieftain. So their chieftain is assaulting with Guardians of Dunlending. And he's being backed up by Dunlending Pikes, Clan Axemen. Okay, now I see why it's even. So do I attack them in the field? He'll be by himself. I could surround him, shower him with archers, and then have to face this, which is just complete and utter garbage. Problem is if he runs. I think it'd be better to fight him at the walls. Yeah, I'll wait. Oh, that's the reason. Because I brought them up and them. And if I sally out,
Yes, my lord.
I have to face those two forces. And then this small depleted force. Okay. Now let's see how many turns. That's not great. Okay. Turns until I can start recruiting some actual units. A while. And a while here, but I'm almost there to the upgraded, so I'll cancel that away. Get some branded breast archers. What about here? Nope. Cannot recruit, that's the next level. Get that up. Will help. Basically need to go there, there, and there. Okay, we'll do one more intern. And if they assault me at the city, I will fight it and then end the recording there. If they do not, then I'll probably just end the recording here at the end of this turn. He is assaulting me. Interesting. Let's see, what is this stuff? Spear, hides, gives you hit points. Hunter's Guild Elder for Trapper. Ooh, well that's good. 3 deforms. Biography, 2 hit points. A middleman. Dunlending, Fraction Leader. So he's scary because he has literally their best unit in their entire roster, which is the Guardians of Dunland, which you get as Isengard from Isengard, but from Dunlendings you only get and can only recruit if you unite all of Eddard Wythe and take all the regions. Then you can recruit this unit, and I think they're restricted to the capital of Eddard Wythe, which is down here, and Dunlending proper. Pretty sure, but I could be wrong. Alrighty, well, let's face this. Oh, and I get some westward defenders. Let's see how we do.
Attack!
The other army won't have any siege equipment. So, and these are stone walls, they're not wooden walls, which is good. This is going to be interesting. So, the smart play is to get all of his troops online and then assault. But he has no archers. Absolutely no archers. Deployment. So he is here with a ramp. And then his other troops are over here with siege equipment. With nothing. So they're going to have to go all the way around. Okay. That's a very smart. Is there any siege equipment laid out? No, there is not. Okay. So, I know what to do. Go there. Put my best archers on the walls, which is these 2 units. Set up my armor-piercing trap. I'll set it up once we get started. Put my merchant militia down here. Put my westward defenders down here, if I can get them. There we are. Bree land militia, which I'm probably with these, is I'm going to use these. I'm going to use this one unit to just casually go along the walls. And I'll send this unit to do the exact same so that they fire on them, depending on which direction they go. And then these two archer units as well. Might as well set them up. Yeah, we can set them. Well, we can set them up like right here, so that if they get over here, we can shower them with arrows, and then take this other unit, bring him all the way over here, and set them up. Can we go right there? Ooh, that's a really cool fortification right there. This little fortification. I wish they had more stuff like this, where you have multi-tiered. You have this here and that. They could do it. They're just lazy. With their engines. Multi-tier siege battles are a thing of the past. It was nice having multiple layers that you had to fight, so once you breached the outer walls, then you had an inner wall to contest with, and it made sieges a lot more. Oh, just get over the walls and then it's a ground battle. So, which is basically what it's turned into now in Total War Warhammer 2. Even the forts are a joke. They're just... Anyways, they're just trying to make everything quicker. So, however, if we hit that they'll just be stuck. So I'm not entirely sure there. Anyways, need some spearmen, like so. The merchant militia will form the center, and the bodyguard will form there. You three, attack. Unfortunately, they have a very, very high armor stat, so we are going to be showering them with arrows. This is going to be really funny if we catch it on fire and they can no longer assault the walls. Because it's basically going to end, but I'm going to continue it and allow them to get shot with predictable results. That was very, very anticlimactic. However, we should still be able to shoot them in the back and cause them some problems. Might be able to sally out next turn, because this will end the siege and they'll have to re-siege. However, we're going to cause them some problems, because these guys will not be able to replenish anytime soon. So the more I weaken that unit, the better. And a few more volleys. Ooh. These hobbits defending Matrite. Alrighty. Let's end the battle.
We are
Average
victorious.
victory.
Our soldiers have
They
fought
suffered
and
20
died well
casualties,
today.
and we suffered, or 26 casualties, and we suffered 0. They could not breach the gate, which I figured that was going to happen. Anywho, grappling hooks were hurled and ladders raised. Again and again the orcs gained the summit of the outer wall, and again the defenders cast them down about Helm's Deep. Walls are actually incredibly hard to take and require a lot of expenditure of men to breach them, because you're basically, as you're getting attacked, you really can't protect yourself, and so you're just getting showered with arrows the whole time. In medieval times, that's why oftentimes sieges would just end with one side starving the other one out, and the defender just waiting for reinforcements. The attacker, whichever side lost troops, would lose. And there he goes. Now, if I can catch him out by himself, that would be ideal, and I could kill him and end him. But they probably have that castle over there. So I'm just going to make this whole thing fun. Ooh, I get another guy. That's perfect. Kingdom of Gondor.
Your
Let me
orders.
go ahead and
Yes. What is it you wish to discuss?
get a nice trade relationship
Good
going
to
with
an
them.
honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
Hello, Edith wife.
As you
Go
wish.
there.
I shall
All the way
continue
down to
tomorrow.
Elrond.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Or not. Yeah. Edlon? I think that's how you say it. Edlon? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. I never claim to be great at English and pronouncing things. Nor should you take every way that I pronounce something as the exact way to pronounce it. Okay, so that will give me merchants. So I can get them next turn. Alright, so they buggered off. That's good.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay, so I'm going to
Yes.
bring them in.
Your orders, my lord.
Bring them in. He's hanging out over there, which is good. So if he stays there and doesn't come to me, then I... Whoa, wait a minute. There's a force over here that I cannot see. And it wasn't him. 'Cause he didn't enter into my realm. Okay.
Yes,
I know
your
what I'm
order.
gonna do.
Yes, my lord.
You.
Aye, sire.
Let's get all of y'all
Your will, my lord.
with me.
My lord.
You come with me.
Your orders, my lord.
We're hunting down
honor.
this force.
Yes, my lord.
I shouldn't
By
need the
your
cavalry.
command.
Your
I'll go
orders,
back.
my lord.
Yes.
Yes,
We're
my
hunting
lord.
down this force, and I
With
bet you
honor.
they're over there.
Making camp here.
I'll put a watchtower right
This
there.
tower will keep vigil over the
Figure
lands.
out where this force is. It's not over here because there's no devastation, so it has to be over here. I think I'm going to wrap it up. And sorry about that that siege battle, but I had a feeling with ballista towers that was not going to go as well as what the AI hoped it was going to go. So I'm going to wrap up the recording here. As always, thank you for any views, any support, comments, subscribing, or any comments that you may have, any suggestions, any strategies that you think I should endeavor upon. I will definitely check them out and look at them and see how they're doing. And I bet she's over here somewhere. Probably right there on the edge. Because with the devastation getting worse, that's the only reason. Anyways. Alrighty. Well, make sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you, and y'all have a nice day.